Hey YouTube, just thought I would upload a video of the pool. Things I've been mucking around with it, trying to get it warmer. Basically we've got an 18 by 9 by 52 rectangle Intex pool, holds about 18,000 litres. Had it last year, but water temperature we had a bit of a crappy summer and water temperature was not getting up. So this year I thought I'd muck around with it a bit and see if I can get this water temperature. A few things I've noticed. Obviously you can see with this one here, it's not on perfect flat ground. Goes up and down a wee bit, but nothing too major. A few other little things which I'll just diverse a wee bit is you've got a inlet with the water and also a skimmer. I found that the skimmer didn't really work that well because it was basically taking all of the water in through this one and really wasn't doing too much with the skimmer. So I thought about putting taps, etc. in the feed line, and yes, you can see that's a bit yellow. Obviously I've just fired it up for that after winter. We're in Zealand Christchurch, so it's September, middle of September at the moment, so it's basically start of our spring. Our summer doesn't kick in until December, January and February. So currently today it's a nice sunny day, but it's only about 14 degrees and the water temperature at the moment is only about 12 degrees. So obviously you can't go swimming at the moment, but yeah, like I said, most of the water was getting chucked in through this one, which is not really doing too much for the skimmer. So what I did was put a bit of aluminium foil tape over there to block the holes, and hey presto, the skimmer started really rocking and working. So that fixed that wee problem. I was thinking about putting an inline tap in here, but it gets mucky, bit of tape over that inlet and you're away laughing. So that's just rectified that. Now getting back to heating it. What I did was I have, as you can see over on the tramp there, I've got a bubble mat, bubble cover, which definitely does help the degrees. And I also mucked around underneath here, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a wee Spa 2 kilowatt inline heater, which I incorporated. Don't really know if it does much, but it was only about $100, so I just chucked it inline there anyway. On the top, underneath here, when you feel it, it is quite hot, so the water's coming basically out of the pump, through the inline, back into the pool. So it probably is doing something, but nothing major. So with the inline heater and the bubble wrap definitely helps, but this is the business end. Basically we've got a hose obviously in the water which sucks up by this little garden beauty, little wee garden pump, which I got from the local store, a couple of $100. I can't remember what horsepower or wattage it is. I tried a bilge on this to start with, but bilges didn't really have the guts to suck it and push the water where I wanted it to go, so I dumped the bilge pump and went with this. So the water comes down into the pump, out of there, through the hose, up onto the roof. And as you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solar panels. And then basically comes back down along the ground, and nice wee flow. Not too much, not too little, perfect. That water temperature, I temped it just before, it's coming out at the moment at around about 18 degrees. So, and like I said, we've got a 14-15 degree day here in Christchurch, New Zealand. So once we get into summer and we start getting 26 degree days, 28 degree days, that water will heat that pool up piece of cake, and we should have nice 26 to 28 degree swimming water. So yeah, like I said, just I did look on YouTube and got a lot of ideas on how to do it. Some people were just running normal hoses, coiling them up, putting them on the roof. Probably would have been a cheaper way. Each one of those 2 panels cost a couple $100, so you're looking at $600 basically, plus about $50 postage there, so it is quite dear. So it's $600 for the mats, probably about another $100 at the hardware store for hoses, hose connections. As you can see, I can just at the end of swimming disconnect all those Nylex hose clippings, drain the mats out, and so it doesn't freeze over winter. We don't get overly cold here in winter, sometimes -3, -4s, -5s, and a bit of snow. The pump here was a couple $100, and a few fittings and that, so all up it's probably cost me about $1,000, $1,200 New Zealand, which is nothing major at the end of the day, but hopefully it'll get the pool cranking. And you can see the pool's a wee bit uneven, bits and pieces, but nothing too much to worry about. Also, if you buy one of these, you will notice it's a common confusion. They are meant to do that. They're called a loose flexi side. A lot of people get concerned about it, thinking they should be fixed, but no, they're meant to be floating like that, so it moves with the water. But apart from that, they're a good pool. I picked it up here and paid from the local warehouse $1,500. So not too bad a pool actually at the end of the day. The dog obviously up to no good. So yeah, basically there's the Intex pool. The wee filter system there. But yeah, like I said, if I couldn't find anything on how to make the skimmers work a bit better, so I just kind of thought about it myself, and yeah, as you can see from that, that's rocking. Completely sucking anything on the skimming top right down, and simply it's blocking that. Because if you don't, that's going to suck in more water, and that's going to suck in 3/8 of bugger all. So there you have it. So I just thought I'd give you my thing on what I've actually done, and hopefully get something out of it. No worries, thanks.